It finally happened. Shen just revealed the man she secretly married in real life, and fans are absolutely stunned. If you don't want to miss another jaw-dropping moment like this from your favorite stars, hit that subscribe button now, because the way this story unfolded is unlike anything we've seen from Shen before. For years, she's been the girl next door of Chinese entertainment. With her sweet demeanor, natural charm, and quiet elegance, Shen has captured hearts around the world since her breakout role in A Love So Beautiful and later, the globally adored Meteor Garden. Fans have followed her every move, every drama role, every fashion statement, but one thing she always kept under wraps was her personal life. Until now. Just days ago, without any press conference, without a single teaser, Shen dropped a single Instagram photo that changed everything. A candid, softly lit image of her holding hands with a man. Both of them dressed in traditional wedding attire, standing in a sun-drenched garden. No faces. No captions. Just the intimacy of the moment. It wasn't a promotional shoot. It wasn't a scene from a drama. It was real. It was hers. And it sent the internet into an immediate frenzy. Within minutes, the photo was everywhere. Fans, reporters, bloggers, everyone was asking the same question: who is he? It didn't take long for the rumors to start flying. Some claimed it was Dylan Wang, her Meteor Garden co-star and longtime rumored boyfriend. Others swore it was someone from outside the industry, a childhood friend, a secret entrepreneur, even a quiet heir to a tech empire. But then, Shen posted again. This time, a video. No music. No filters. Just her voice, soft and emotional, narrating over moments from what appeared to be her actual wedding day. Her walking down a small path, her veil gently swaying. Him, tall, composed, eyes only on her. Friends cheering. Parents wiping tears. A moment that looked less like a public display and more like a genuine, deeply private celebration that just happened to be shared, selectively, intentionally, with the world. I've always been quiet about my heart, she began. But I've also always believed in love that doesn't need to be loud to be true. This is him. My person. And yes, I'm married. And with that, the internet erupted. For a moment, it seemed like the entire world collectively gasped. Shen married. Not in a drama. Not for a role. But for real. And suddenly, every past interview, every red carpet moment, every time she was asked about love, all of it took on a new meaning. But the biggest surprise of all? The man beside her wasn't who people expected. It wasn't a fellow actor. It wasn't Dylan Wang. It wasn't a co-star, model, or singer. His name is Shen, a soft-spoken, low-profile creative director based in Shanghai. Not famous. Not flashy. But by all accounts, kind, deeply respectful, and wildly in love with Shen. They met, according to her brief story, 2 years ago, not through the industry, but through a mutual friend at a charity event. He didn't even know who she was at first. He just liked her laugh. She liked how quiet he was. And as strange as it sounds in a world full of flashing lights and cameras, that's where it all started. Private dinners. Shared books. Long walks in quiet neighborhoods. No paparazzi. No drama. Just two people learning each other's hearts away from the chaos of the spotlight. Shen said she fell in love with how safe he made her feel, like I could just be myself, not an actress, not someone everyone watched, but just a girl, in love. And as for the marriage? That decision, she said, wasn't rushed. But it also wasn't something they overthought. I knew I wanted a life with him, she said in the video. Not a perfect life. Not a public one. Just ours. Still, the reaction was swift and mixed. Fans who had long dreamed of her ending up with Dylan Wang were heartbroken. Others were elated, celebrating her bravery, her honesty, and the way she took control of her own story. Many admired her ability to keep something so meaningful, so massive, a complete secret in an industry where everything gets leaked. And just like that, #ShenYuMarried trended worldwide. But behind the hashtags and headlines is something far more powerful, a young woman, at the height of her fame, choosing to live on her own terms. For years, people questioned whether Shen was too young to settle down. Whether her sweet, youthful image made her a poor fit for marriage in the public eye. Whether she'd ruin her marketability by tying herself to one man. Whether her fans, many of whom saw her as their dream girl, would abandon her. But Shen answered all of that with one quiet post. One photo. One video. And then, with the simple, powerful words, "She's not too young. She's just in love." And the truth is, she's right. Age has never determined readiness. Love has never followed rules. And maturity has nothing to do with how long someone's been in the industry or how polished their image is. Shen knew exactly what she was doing. And she did it her way. What makes this even more meaningful is that it breaks the mold. In an industry often obsessed with glamour, scripted love stories, and PR-generated relationships, Shen's marriage feels grounded. Real. Authentic. And that's exactly what fans, even the shocked ones, are now embracing. Over the next 24 hours, the couple's wedding photos quietly began surfacing. Not through tabloids, but through friends, blurred faces. Because while the characters we love on screen might make our hearts flutter, the real-life people behind them deserve happiness too. And Shen? She found hers. Now the question is, what happens next? Will she continue acting? Will she take a break? Will we see her step into a new era, as a wife, maybe one day as a mother, or will she return to the screen stronger than ever, carrying this new chapter with her? Shen hasn't answered that yet. But she did leave one final note in her video that might hold the key. Love doesn't mean the end of who you are. It means you get to become more. And I'm just getting started. So maybe this isn't the end of Shen's story as we know it. Maybe it's the beginning of a brand new one written not by drama scripts or media outlets, but by her own hand. And that's what makes it so powerful. So if you were one of the people still wondering, still skeptical, still trying to piece it all together, just know this. Shen didn't wait for anyone's permission to live her truth. She knew who she was, what she wanted, and most of all, who she wanted it with. And now the world knows too. So don't blink, because Shen's next move could be even more surprising. And don't forget to subscribe right now, because when stars like her take control of their own story, it's not just news, it's a moment in entertainment history you'll want to remember.